First question from Travis Beam. Shout out Travis. And his subtag is fast guys. So Travis must be a fast guy. I'm working on getting all of the points for my pro card right now to race pro in 2025. Wondering what the best way to start my first pro season off as a privateer would be. Should I go all in and try to get to as many nationals as possible, or just pick out a few close ones and just do those to start? Travis, great question. And that can be answered a bunch of different ways. First of all, sorry we took so long to answer this in the podcast. According to this, you asked this 1 month ago. But hey, better late than never. That question would totally depend on, first of all, I guess your budget. But let's say the budget doesn't matter and we still just want to value our time and do what's right. I think there's nothing like gaining the experience of gate drops. So therefore, a lot of races will be helpful. So if budget is of no question, then maybe the more the merrier. What you're going to find as well is that each one you go to, you'll be far less nervous than the one prior. And so just getting those almost out of the way in a sense is really important. Gosh, I remember how nervous I would be for my first few. And now I think a large reason why now, and not nationals, but Supercross, I show up and I can perform halfway decent is because I'm calm and I have this quiet confidence of like, I have a game plan. I know what I'm going to do when I get out there. And you see frantic energy from those that are new to it. You see the one lap, the qualifying lap being done like a complete Hail Mary attempt where it seems like they're going to kill themselves at any moment. It doesn't look fun. It looks forced. It looks dangerous. And honestly, it just looks slower than if they just took a chill pill and just had a little bit of confidence and stuck to a game plan. And sometimes you need to get a few of those ones out of the way because I turned pro when I was 16. I was so silly and ignorant and just didn't know, right? And so it just took doing a lot of them. Now, people that are on a budget, I tend to give specific advice in that, first of all, try and get the Supercross license. Because if you're going to earn a living riding a dirt bike, the likelihood of it being an outdoors versus Supercross, it's going to be Supercross. That was the only way I was able to make a living in my career. Not that I made much money racing my dirt bike, but I made enough to keep going. And I think that's more than a lot of people can say that try to scramble and spend all this money getting to these outdoor events. Still important to have the experience of both, but make sure you send me a private message in here, Travis. Let me know your exact situation. I can really zero in on where your focus should be. If you gave me an exact budget, I can tell you what you should do with it and maybe where that money would be best spent. I spent a lot of those years, age 16 to basically 16 to 25. No, all through it. So 16 to 30, building my own versions of race teams, creating the budget and figuring out, okay, there was years where I had $25,000, $30,000. How do I spend this $30,000 as wisely as possible? And some people even have honestly less than that, and you can do it with less than that. So yeah, send me a message. Great question. And I love to see the fast guys in here. Pretty cool. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.